Hi, it's Mark from Mark of the Cyberbeast. Today, we're going to do one more episode on your custom light show. Now, we didn't get any comments from my video the other day. I thought this would be a really big opportunity to hear from everyone because they were excited about making a custom light show. Didn't get a whole lot of views, didn't get any comments. I'm thinking, wow, I struck out on this topic, and I thought this was going to be the killer topic. So, rather than make a series of videos on this, I decided to make one. Might be a little long, I'll speed through the process, but I wanted to walk you through what it takes to make one of these light shows, because I know you guys can do it. You've got a favorite song, you want to show off to your friends. This is a great way to do it. So I grabbed We Will Rock You by Queen, 2 minutes. It took me about an hour, and then I tweaked it a little more because I can never leave well enough alone. So it was another 20 minutes on top of there. And I wasn't going at a fast pace. I was just kind of going through it. So as you can see, you can do a 2-minute song in less than 90 minutes with some really cool effects. So I made this specifically for the Cybertruck because of the light bar and the way it reacts. I just think we've got the best vehicle to make light shows because you can do so much with that light bar. I broke it off into pieces. I did some effects. I also used the light bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the video of the final product before, in case you guys don't want to go to the end. And then I'm going to show you me making it. I'm going to give you some step-by-step instructions. This is going to be a very informative course for those of you who may not even subscribe to my channel. It may have just found me on YouTube and, well, I want to learn how to do light shows, okay? So we're going to go ahead and show you how to do some of the different effects. Not all the effects, just play with it, you know, just get your hands dirty. And then at the end, when I go ahead and show everything, I'm going to do the video one more time. Now this is going to be the rastered video from the program. I am not doing it on my truck yet because the video or the light show that I did, I'm using the light bar for the off-road light bar for some of the effects for the guitar. And I just have the OEM light bar coming on Monday. I have a third-party one on there now, so I can't really get the full display till Monday. Probably Monday night, I'm going to go ahead and play my video I made, or my light show I made. Why do I keep calling it video? I'm thinking of MTV music videos, I guess. So I'm going to record the light show probably Monday night when I get my beautiful OEM light bar from Raleigh. And it's really going to be a really cool thing. So without any further ado, I'm going to show you a screen capture of me making We Will Rock You. I'm going to go over a couple things slowly and methodically, and then I'm going to speed up through some of the parts so you're not bored to tears. But I wanted you to see an idea of how I do this. And if you are watching this and you want me to not speed through it, want the whole long form 1-hour video of this, let me know in the comments. I'll make a special video without the sped up video. I'll just let it go 1 hour and go all the way through. You can see my mistakes and my corrections, me testing it, going back and forth, playing sections at a time, and you see what I do. I take a section at a time, I zoom in, and I do it, and then I'll copy and paste and repeat it. And if you get into a groove, like I said, you can do this a little over an hour, 15 minutes to do a 2-minute song and make it look really, really cool. So here you go. Here's the final product of what it looks like. And then after that, we're going to show you my screen.
Make a big noise playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will Everybody, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace. Somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Everybody, we will rock you. We will rock you. All right.
Wasn't that cool? Now this is how I did it. First, I go to File and I do a new sequence. Click on Musical Sequences. Select the song. I browsed over to the We Will Rock You folder. Selected my MP3 file. Chose Custom. Changed this to 20 milliseconds. Clicked OK. And then did Quick Start. It puts the music on the top there. And what I do is I go ahead and zoom in and bring it also all the way over to the left side, so the start of the song. And here's where I start to get a feel for the beats and what it looks like on the screen with the audio. So now I know where the is and what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 2 claps here. Now I use this thing called a curtain. Now really what it is, it just turns it on and off. Okay? I don't want to just turn it on and off. I want to give it some special effects. Now what I did was actually placed it in the wrong place. So I went ahead and corrected it. I wanted to put it at the light bar. So you'll see a couple times I do that by mistake. So here I am tinkering with the effects. So here I'm going to go ahead and try to have it do a movement for each of the 2 first beats. But I don't want it to go left to right. I want to go center. And if you do center, you'll see it goes center outward. So that's what I'm looking for right there. So I'm just going to do copy paste. Follow the wavelengths on the audio, test it out, and that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to make the 3rd clap, but I want to use a different light. I'm going to go ahead and I want to use the interior lights. You'll see a couple times I make a mistake here and choose the top off-road light bar, and I don't really want to use that. That's pretty bright. We're saving that for something else, saving that for the guitars. I like that. See how that works and that flows? So now you can copy and paste in the same line. So I can copy these 2, but I can't copy all 3. So if it's on the same line, I can copy 2 at a time right there. But right now I'm just kind of getting a feel for the spacing. And in the future what I'll do is I'll select both of them and I'll paste both of them. So I'm just going down the line here. Look at this. Boom. And I'm just testing it, make sure I got everything right. And really, you can just do cut and paste all 3 here. Now, the smart thing to do is just do the certain sound at a time and not do the whole song. So what I should have done is gone through the entire 2 minutes just copy and pasting this. It would have gone a lot faster. But I was tinkering because I wanted to use some different lights for the voice, different lights for the guitar, and as you can see there, I placed that light on the wrong line, so I had to delete it and put it above it. So you'll see me do that a couple times. It's just me making a mistake because I stretched out and zoom in so much, it's hard to see what line I'm on. So here I am just copying and pasting. You can see I've just pasted the 2 right there and slid it over. And really just doing these 2, paste all down the line is probably the quickest way. But I kind of like playing it each time just to kind of see what it looks like. Whatever works for you. So I'm going to be doing this for a little bit, so I'm just going to speed this section up. Now, as you can see, I'm doing a chunk of this song. I think I did about a minute or so of it, maybe a minute and a half, but I stopped and came back and had to do the last probably 30 or 45 seconds, and I probably should just did this portion and just went right down the line, just hammered it all out. It'd be a lot quicker. One thing I wish the program did allow for is grouping, so you can get the effects from different lines and group them. So when you copy and paste, it moves it as a group, because this is really very rhythmic. One thing you'll see from doing this, though, especially this many times with the dun-dunts, dun-dunts, is that there are a couple times where it's not exactly where it should be. Right? They're human. It's not a computer beat, so they're off a little bit in certain sections. Also, as the song progresses, they do speed it up a little bit. Okay, so there is some human factor involved there. Anyway, just wanted to share this with you. I'm just copying and pasting, and then I'm also testing it. I'll do 2 or 3 of these, and I'll test it, make sure it matches the beat. You know, if you want to be exact, I kind of wanted to be exact with this because it's very obvious with those 3 beats that you don't want to be off by half a second. It looks kind of goofy. So you'll see me play things back, and I'll paste it, and I may adjust 1 or 2 over just to get it exactly on that waveform that you'll see at the top. So that's a good way of using that. Now, as the song progresses and there's audio, that becomes more difficult because then you have the audio over it. So you then have to hit play, and I kind of watch when I hit play as to where the beats are, and you'll just get a visual for it. Again, just playing with this, you'll see, but I'm constantly hitting the space bar to play and pause and making sure that it's hitting on the same spot. So right now I'm just doing this portion of it. What I'll do next is the guitars and the voice, and you'll see how it all comes into place. I want to use the full array of the Cybertruck, so you'll see me use the guitar for the off-road lights, and I'll use the I guess blinkers down below, the internal beams, I guess, for the vocals, and that just gives it a little bit more of an effect. So here I am finishing up this portion, at least, of the 3 beats, we'll call it, and then moving on to the next section. Another reminder, you'll want to manually save every couple minutes worth of work, maybe every 5 minutes or so. There is no auto-save feature like you have in Microsoft Office products, so definitely save after you make some large changes. Also, too, if you're just experimenting, you can just do a save as and try to make a different version in case you want to try different things. You don't want to have to undo or delete things. So again, just use common sense, keep saving it on a regular basis so you don't lose anything. And as I'm finishing up this section, I'll be coming across to the next section and you'll see what I do there. But again, just do this in pieces, play it back, and test it each time. And that's how I manually test the beats. If I just want to make sure, make any small adjustments, I'll just hit the space bar and just do little beats at a time and kind of watch when it blinks and when it goes. Now here I am bringing in the curtain for another effect, and this is going to be along the inner and outer beams, I should say, on the interior of the truck. What I'm doing here is you'll hear the guitar wailing, okay? So I want to go ahead and find out where that long note starts, where it ends, and I'm going to adjust the start from 0 to 100, but I'm not going to like that because you're not going to really see it slowly progress up. So I'm going to start the lights on at 10 so you can see it go on as the guitar hits that long note. and then it'll gradually go to 100, and that's just a way to kind of get the feeling of that guitar lick that's going ahead and coming up in a crescendo, so to speak. So that's what it looks like, and that's what I'm doing for it.
Everybody, we will rock you. We will.
So that's all I'm doing here, is finding the start and finding the end. I'm using both sets of those inner and outer beams. Again, I changed it from 0 to 100, and then I went ahead and modified that to 10, but I went ahead and adjusted it. Now you can also set timelines as well. If you click over at the top where the audio section is and hit the letter T, it'll put a line down there if you want to mark sections of time. So here I am just going, because I in my head factored in where the time was I wanted to go to, and I'm just dragging that held note from the guitar, from Brian May's guitar, over to where it ends. And I'm doing that for both the inner and the outer beams. And that's why I test it each time, because what I'm doing is saying, okay, the light wasn't going on when the guitar started, so I need to bring that up to 10 and adjust it. And now I'm going to go ahead and test it again and see what it looks like in action. That's why I test each section. And what you should have noticed is those lights, they start at a low level and they start getting brighter and brighter. It's slow, but it's a long note, but it slowly gets brighter and brighter, and it just, again, adds to the effect when you use different lights for different instruments. Again, I kind of like that look. I did that with my other song that I'm doing at the end of the month. And in this section, all I'm doing is using the off-road light bars for the guitar parts, and this is going to be kind of a pain in the butt, and it'll take a little bit of time. So right now I'm just seeing where that chord ends and when the other ones start up, and I'm just going to do small sections of it, and I'm just going to kind of listen for the strums and just do my best and ballpark it. I'm not going to be exact with it, but I am going to try to ballpark the number of strums and try to get to match with the lighting for the off-road bars. Another hint for you is you can just paste a bunch of these and then just move them to wherever you need to. Since I know there are several strums here, I'm just kind of pasting several in this section, and I'm playing it, listening for the strum and moving it accordingly. Some of them I'll resize if it's a quick strum or a longer held chord. And again, I'm really not trying to be exact. I'm just kind of trying ballparking it. And I'm not getting exact syncs with each held chord, but I'm trying to get about how many, because you can kind of hear it, and it would look better with the lights to kind of be in sync. But I just wish there was longer held notes. It'd be a lot easier for me. But again, it isn't so bad to do. And this was probably the most tedious part, was actually the guitar chords, really. And no, I didn't just have a whole pot of coffee. This is me on 4X trying to finish up some of that guitar part, and also testing some of it, extending out the 3 claps, the bumps out into this section. Again, I should have done the whole 2 minutes with it. I didn't, so I'm going back and doing it, and it's just taking a little more time doing it this way.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street, you're gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Everybody, we will rock you. We will rock you. All right.
Well, I got about half the solo. Unfortunately, there's another half left to do. Again, that's me saving and exporting the project. This is just to kind of see what it looks like just out on the real world outside of the app. So I'm just doing this as a phase 1 type of test. And the answer is yes. I am getting tired of hearing this song after I played it for an hour and 15 minutes. It definitely gets annoying, but I'm just going to take some time off, and then maybe next week I'll listen to it again. This part was also a little challenging. This is the audio. I'm putting the vocals from Freddie Mercury on the little blinker sides, and it's a challenge, but I'm just trying to match it up with the beats of his voice. I also pulled the lyric sheet down just to make sure I can count the syllables and make sure I've got a box or a curtain for on-off for each of the syllables that he speaks. And that's all I'm doing here, is matching the lyrics and the beats up to when he speaks them. That's it. Okay, I just sped this up to 8x because I know this is getting boring for you guys. I apologize, but it should be a great tutorial if you're new doing this. So I'm just looking at each line of the lyrics, counting up the times that there's syllables, all right, and pasting that number first, and then I'm going ahead and listening to it and seeing where on the WAV file it is and kind of moving it as close as possible to where he speaks them, so it matches up and the lights flash. It doesn't have to be dead on exact. Even if it's close, you'll be fine. But having the lyrics definitely is going to help you out. Counting the syllables out, is the beats, right? Is every time he says a word, you turn it on. So if you count how many times he does that, count the syllables, drop the number of syllables in there, and then just space them out accordingly. And that's what I've been doing here. Sped up on 8x. That's how much time this took. I'll reiterate one more time that You keep playing it back, you'll see where they hit. It makes it easier and you can go through things pretty quickly. Now this is the part where they say, we will rock you. And because they hold those notes a little longer, you're going to have to adjust the length of them. So that's why you see me also matching it up with the beats. So I'm making it as long as the beat, or just about as long, and matching it up and just going along with the lyrics when they hold those notes.
Sing it, we will. Sing it, we will. Sing it, we will. Sing it, we. Sing it, we will. Sing it, we will. Sing it, we will. Sing it, we will, we will. So you see how I listened to it a few times to see where it was starting, where it was stopping, and make those changes on the length of the song, or length of the note, because what I thought was the length was way off, so I had to adjust that accordingly. So again, keep listening to it, keep playing it back, and you'll see when it starts, when it stops, and then adjust the size of your curtain or your on-off. So this 8X is simply me finishing up the "We Will Rock You," and then I'm going to go ahead and save my work. So aside from saving the work, I'm actually going to go ahead and export the video so I kind of see how it looks on my computer standalone. And that's how I made "We Will Rock You." Okay? Now there's a couple different ways you can go with this. I went this way. 5 other people can do this, make it look totally different, and that's the cool thing about the light show. What I'll probably do is I'll upload it to those 2 sites so you can download it yourself and play it in your truck. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode from Mark of the Cyberbeast. But as always, what I always want you to do is not only hit like, comment, subscribe, but tell your friends. Let everyone else know there's a daily content Cybertruck channel on YouTube. Take care.